Welcome to the Old Southeast in Southside St. Petersburg. We're right by Lassing Park. What's happening in this neighborhood is that a lot of the old homes are being torn down and there's these nice big custom homes being produced. And the city requires certain things every time you're building new construction. And so, in this case, as well as many others, they have this rule that, well, if you're going to build new, you have to do things like you need a sidewalk, for example. So, why would you put in a sidewalk if it doesn't connect to anything? It literally is kind of worthless and it looks funny. And all it does is it adds to the total expense of housing in the neighborhood. And so if we ask why is housing so expensive, well, a lot of it has to do with the government regulations, right? We're having to do things like make sidewalks to nowhere. The one that drives me crazy are parking minimums. So if you're building affordable housing, a huge percentage of the total build cost goes into parking. And parking is really a luxury. I don't want to force anybody to have a car. I don't want to subsidize everybody's car ownership. That seems silly because they have to pay for it in terms of higher rent. So if you want to create more affordable housing, you really want people to buy exactly what they need. And so some people are in that income category where it's like, I'm happy riding a bike. I'm happy with the e-bike. I'm happy with a scooter. I'm happy taking the bus. I can take the Sunrunner. I'm happy with Uber, right? In many cases, given the cost of insurance, it's cheaper to take Uber than it is to actually own and park a car in certain neighborhoods. And so we want to have everybody turn the power back to the people and allow them to choose. Do I want to spend $300 to pay for parking, or do I want $300 cheaper in my rent? Right now, you don't have a choice. You have to pay $300 more for parking. So we ran the numbers here in St. Petersburg for our developments. 38% of the total cost of rent goes to just your parking spot that the city requires. It's completely insane. Why are we doing this? Create affordable housing, relax the rules, allow developers to build. It's simple Econ 101, supply and demand. Let's create more housing. That's the way we get rent to go lower.